any trouble.
That fool girl, she doesn't know what she's doing. Outlander, have you met Lokra, the chief's daughter? She has a fascination with the lives of adventurers like you. It's unfortunate. As chief daughter, it is no mystery. Mom, I pay her no. Rarely. I pay her no.
What?
You were among the shackled. Go ahead. It won't do any good. Orc clans survive this way for many generations. It's the clan chief. It's not that. Of course. The clan. It's not that. Of course.
Greetings, friend of Lambor. I sense Lokra found an ally in you. Only Lokra can... To follow her...
I've got a lot to do here.
Is there a reason you're in the chief? You met my daughter then. She has spirit, I'll give her that. So, she sent you to argue for her. She knows her duty. It is our way. The alliance her marriage makes for our clan will enable us to survive in these dangerous times. She is the chief's only daughter. I would rather her be miserable and alive than dead on some fool adventure. But I don't expect an outsider to understand. Our lives belong to the clan. Its survival depends on marriage alliances more than strong sword arms. Lokra must accept her part.
I assume my family wasn't especially pleased with an outsider prying into our affairs. Remember, it was your idea. So what's your opinion, after talking to everyone? I really want to know. I suppose you're right. It's an honor to enable two clans to unite. I should hold the clan above myself and do my duty. At last, I find myself looking forward to my future. Thank you. I'm still not ready to meet.
Have mercy.
This was part of the Bloodthorn cult assaulted the fortress. They were repulsed, but they stole a Breton scroll the orcs found here long ago. Chief Tazgol thinks the attack failed, but I'm not so sure. The cultists retreated after the initial assault. They came here to steal that scroll, I'm sure of it. But why? Have they set a trap for us? We must know before the chief decides to attack. Start with Shaman Laganak. She witnessed Bloodthorn rituals in the Carved Hills. She's waiting by the longhouse south of here.
I trust you are here to help. Dark, the same. The land remembered.
The stench of these orcs is unbearable.
You have the scroll. Rejoice that you did not fail. Varden will be pleased.
I live to serve my masters.
Go west to the Iliad site. The scroll's ritual should enable you to succeed where the others
I
failed.
will not fail you, mistress.
I meet you at... Burn these...
I know what you're planning, Your Grace.
What are you doing here? Leave my room at once.
I won't allow Alcair to fall into Redguard hands.
Alcair in Redguard hands? Tears of Set. You've gone mad.
I'm sorry, but this is the only way.
No! Please!
Now, read the scroll. The ritual it holds will send you into the spirit realm. Should you succeed, I will follow. In the name of the Bloodthorns, enter the spirit realm. Failure again. Perhaps an ancient curse lingers here. I will try the ritual in our lair.
Well, look who's here. Let me guess, you want into the Bloodthorn secret lair. I unburden. I've got your... Sure.
going back in.
That was a nasty beast. This way, squad.
I can taste your delicious fear.
Burn them all.
My head is pounding. I wonder if we'll ever see the commander.
The whispers grow louder. We must... My head's pounding. Hard to think.
Kill them all. No mercy. Misery and death all around. This pleases me.
Must obey the whispers.
By her command. I need aid! Burn it! Heal me!
Come to me and to my web. Join me forever.
Torch it!
Set it ablaze!
Burn!
I need healing!
Incorruptible creatures. You dare to defy me?
Let them see
I'll
her
kill you
wisdom.
all.
Light it up!
Let me guess. You want into the Bloodthorn secret lair. I unburdened their secret entrance of its lock.
Hey, welcome to the broadcast. Let me get some information posted here for you in the chat. Alright, well if you have any questions, feel free to let me know. And in the meantime, I'm going to be continuing with including random dungeons while we are adventuring here and doing quests. See here. We've got looks like 7. Okay, so in my opinion, the damage difference was negligible. So that's why we're gonna go ahead and do the one where he automatically respawns. It's less for me to keep up that way, and I don't have to worry about him going down anymore. So that'll be useful. And again, if you have any questions or you want to run around together, let me know. Yeah. Looks like we're gonna go do this, talking to our buddy here.
Sure.
By the way, if you want me to slow down during any of the talking parts for the quest givers or anything of that nature, let me know, and I will be more than happy to slow down, and so that way you guys can hear all the story stuff if you're interested in it. If not, then I've actually played through this story a few times already, so I'm just gonna go, and recently, so I'll just rush through them. But again, if you guys are interested in the dialogue such of the NPCs, let me know, and we will definitely get that adjusted so you guys can hear it. Sorry, I had to turn my volume down. I still am louder. Sorry, the game is super loud in my headset. But yeah. So we're going to continue pushing through and doing this quest line. Currently we are in Betnik, I guess is how that's pronounced. If you're new to my broadcasts, you'll then you probably need to know I'm horrible at pronunciation. If you're familiar with my broadcast and you're a returning viewer, then thank you for the support, and thank you for stopping by. If you're already familiar with how awful I am with pronunciation. And again, if you do have any questions, or if you have any tips or suggestions, definitely throw it in the chat there. It is to my left, so if you see me looking over there, I am checking the chat. Because, you know, with Xbox you can't put the chat on the screen.
This place reminds me of the grave. Great memories.
Man, why is that so freaking loud? Let's try that. Let's see if that adjusted it enough. And by the way, if you guys can't hear me, or if the game volume is too loud, definitely let me know, and I will see what I can do about adjusting the actual settings as far as the game volume goes.
Layers always smell so bad.
There we go. That's much better for my headset. But yeah, if you guys want to join me, I am on the Xbox. I'm on the North American server. Let's try this new ability, shall we? Okay, let's actually read it. Let's see what we're actually doing here. Swarm. Unleash a swarm of fetch flies to the attack, dealing 10 seconds. Rip through. Okay, we're gonna have to level that up because we need to convert that into a stamina ability. Because this is a stamina build that I am going for. You know what? Yeah, let's switch over to our bow too, while I'm thinking about that. Now for those of you, also, if you are familiar with my chats, with my broadcasts, you'll know that I usually play in first person. Now my last broadcast, I did a 12-hour broadcast, and it was brought to my attention that folks would actually like to see me do in third person, so I'm trying to learn how to play in third person here. I have difficulty with accuracy of where I'm aiming and attacking and clicking, so you'll have to bear with me. And if it does get too frustrating or if it gets too intense, I am going to be switching back into first person for those moments, so just be aware. I forgot to equip abilities. That was bad. I need to fix that. I am using this one here for healing. Okay. You know, okay. There we go. Much better. I forgot to put the jewelry on here. Much better. Alright. Let's continue with this fun adventure. so we've upgraded him. Let's actually take a look at something here. Because I know before I have seen other druids running around their bear and it's got a little symbol on it. So obviously, I picked the wrong bear. Well, dang. Okay. Let's put that gray back on there. I'll have to check and see why people are doing it, because honestly, like, the damage was negligible as far as, like, the difference goes, so. And again, this is a new class. They couldn't tell from the level. New character, I mean. Trying to get a feel for all the current classes, so that way I might be able to answer questions more effectively. And we're trying to see what our personal favorite is. I know what my personal favorite used to be 3 years ago. But since then, they've made some changes, so gotta figure it all out again.
We could always ask them to leave the island.
Could we? Could we really? Somehow I don't think that would go over the way you think it would go over.
Success! We can enter the spirit realm. The next phase of our mission can begin!
Okay, we're going back into this real quick here, because I am way more accurate. Let's see. Get some rye and some lemons.
I'll catch up with you later. These Bloodthorns need to be robbed.
Do they? Do they really? Listen, Jack Ren. Ron, is that your name? And he left me. Of course. Hey, look, it's those guys. Man, that bear can certainly put some stuff down, so that's kind of cool. And they ran ahead of me, of course. What is this guy? Why are you wearing heavy armor?
I don't know what that well-dressed man just did, but I'm gonna bet it's very bad for us.
I mean, isn't that kind of how this whole entire storyline works? Isn't that why I'm involved in the first place? Because it was bad? Well, I guess whatever we were supposed to do, we must have accomplished here. I guess we can run away. Let's see. A friend is on today. I know you guys can't see my chat, but I'm typing. I don't know why it does that, but just messaging one of the officers in the guild, see how he's doing, because he just noticed he was on. While we continue to push through and figure out where we're supposed to be. Like, I feel like you should be able to hit those, right? Like, bam. You know, hit that, drop the crate, have it drop on somebody and do some damage. Maybe even, like, stun them or something. Did you really just think it was a good idea to attack me, bud? You're not the brightest, are you? Ah, it's you. So you're the one that's in the chat. Doing your PvP stuff. Yep. That's cool. Yeah, I logged in just a little bit yesterday and tried to go do it on my own. Ooh. Man, that was a mistake. I died a lot. Everybody's dead. Okay. Alright, well, I kind of need that one. Not collected. Okay, I'll take that too. Look, that's what you do. Yeah. You know, maybe like, I don't know if you're familiar with the game Dark Souls, but maybe Dark Souls had some influence there. Just remember when that first came out, and the advertisement for it was "Prepare to die." And then what was it, like 6 months later or something like that? They released the strategy guide, and the very first line in there was "Prepare to die less."
You return. The dangers that face
Oh, Dragon, there's sorry, traumatic brain injury here. You know what I want to say? Just trying to figure out how. Figure out how to make my brain say words. There's a streamer called Man Bear Nug. He's an Xbox player. Him and Bones were talking about doing a getting together on Xbox this weekend and doing a run of various activities. Hold on.
You are one of us. Go, spread our gift.
Yeah, he was talking about doing various activities, whether it's PvPing, dungeons, questing, whatever the case may be, as a group. But there's a hiccup here. The hiccup is neither one of them have a Daggerfall character. They only have AD and Heaven Heart characters, and ADs are their mains. So I don't know if you were interested in that or not, but if you are, we would have to make another faction character, especially for the PvP stuff. What are your thoughts? Something you're interested in?
Why don't you? Your defeat.
A lot still to be done. They're spending money like crazy. Maybe. Been a lot going on the last few days. Oh, yeah. No, I know. Especially with all I'm sure you have a lot going on with all the house stuff and your family stuff. And then I've been having a lot going on as far as
So, I'm next.
the military side of the house. So, I definitely get it. I definitely understand.
my word.
We have everything. To a pile of wood being hauled off to the gutter. That's just one day. Hello, well. It definitely sounds like a lot. I know the city was actually just out on my property earlier today. They were, we have, okay, so whoever designed this neighborhood is an idiot that I live in. They built the houses on an artificial hills, okay? The artificial hills are made with beach sand. As we all know, not a great base to build upon. Hold on, being attacked. Seriously? Okay, so, and as a result, we all have culvert drainage ditches down in the front of our properties. And they get filled with mud and sand and the grass bullshit that people plant on top of all the beach sand that the houses are built on. And we have heavy flooding because, you know, well, it's Florida. So they went out with backhoes today and dug out all of the culvert ditches again. And they just left giant piles of like almost swampy mud type materials in everyone's front yards. And that was kind of frustrating to go out there. I was like, oh yeah, I'm going to mow my lawn today, and then that. It's like, are you effing kidding me? You know?
Even in life, I was...
Staff of RK.
Well now, what have we here?
We have stuff. You're aware of this. Shut up, woman.
Out for a stroll?
I don't need disguises from you because you're asking me to kill them, and if I kill them wearing the disguise, it breaks the disguise anyways. We don't have city. You know, sometimes I wish I didn't either.
Fully charged. Quickly, meet me at my tomb. I sense, even in death, the Bloodthorn cults.
Here there might be a road crew that clears trees from fence lines or from hanging over a road, but that's like 2 times a year. Yeah, when it comes to that stuff, we're actually responsible for our own tree clearing services and such, which is weird. Figured that would also fall under the city's purview. Like a fence line, live in a 1 lane. Mm. Run. Man, I felt so bad. Yesterday, not yesterday, the day before, when I was doing that 12-hour broadcast, we had Fedora Tipping Chad showed up, and he was grinding out Skyreach, and he was grinding out the zombies at the dock in Alakir Desert. And there was one more thing he was doing. It was... trying to think here. Black Rose Prison. He was trying to do... he was doing all that to help me get leveled up on the other character, right? And I get it leveled up. It's like... he got me all the way to 49, and then I did the rest off camera.
It is done. Meet me at the west end.
Hold on, they're talking. Anyway, so I get all that done, right? And then I realize I have made a fatal flaw doing a vampire in there. 'Cause, like, good God, that is such a complicated build to run. Like, yes, it is absolutely possible, but that build is, like, you have to really be, like, on point with being able to multitask and pay attention to things. So that's why I'm just like, okay, I feel bad now, because he helped me put all that work in, you guys helped me put all that work in, we did all the running around, and now I'm just like, okay, this build is not presentable, simply because it's too complicated. So now I have to start over with another build. But luckily, I get to learn another class here, so that way, I can then start answering questions for those who haven't played the other classes. And this time, I did research first. Rather than going, oh yeah, the concept is cool, I actually made sure that on paper this will actually be functional.
Targa, I know only that they must don't steal.
And now at this point also, I'm just like, you know, I don't care about maintaining my challenge, quote unquote, simply because I already demonstrated it in several videos. So now it's just like, okay, we're just gonna level as fast as we can.
You've invaded my home. You've slaughtered my people. Why would I help you or Vizan? No.
Alright, so we saved the queen. I know how to save the daughter.
You will. Ha! You dictate terms, pig child? Give me back my sword and I'll give you a clean end. Ask your questions. Amuse me.
Let's come back to him. He was told. Okay, so let's see if he values his life, shall we?
Give me back my sword and I'll give you a clean end. Ask your questions. Amuse me. I will die before I betray my king. Free me.
Okay, so he doesn't care about his life. And
Strike true, pig child.
I know he laughs at you when you ask him for his last orders, because that's what it did last time.
Barbaric orcs.
You torment me even in death. I cannot refuse. Make your question count, pig child. What is he planning? Huh.
See, that guy gave me useless information last time, too. Wait. Errors of the ways, they buried a weapon deep within the ancient tomb. A recent handwritten note. How can I let Rick do this? RK forbids it.
Spare your blade, Orc. We have yielded to you. Why threaten me? Our island is yours now. Spare us, spare our king, and let me lead the survivors into exile. You have my word as a priest of Arche.
I know she doesn't care for that one.
Then hear me. Arche compels me to break my silence. King Renwick is desperate. He seeks an ancient power hidden in the ruins. Scrolls as old as the island whisper of a terrible weapon, an Ayleid relic. It summons an undead army, one I fear he cannot control. That army is a crime against Arche, and it will slaughter more than orcs. I love my king.
Alright. I only had to kill one this time. And I didn't even have to talk to the daughter. Just to be safe.
You killed.
Well, no, I didn't kill anybody.
Targoth, our victim. Then I will cut.
Runestone to Runestone. Open the door. Yay. And LOL, madness happening. I mean, it's only like 4 more days left for the event, right? So I don't know if you're still there or not.
Renwick.
So my numbers bounce.
Spare your worthless life. Stay back. I hold destruction in my hands. Magic cannot save you. Surrender or die. Leave now, or I'll use this relic to obliterate you. You will not harm my people. Draw steel. Help me. Help me, damn you all! Targoth, bury this elf-loving fool. Those who remain will accept exile or die.
Okay. So, I don't know if you're actually in the chat anymore or not. My numbers, as far as like when it tells me how many people are viewing, been bouncing all over the place ever since Xbox put Twitch broadcasting back into the Xbox dashboard. The other day it went up to like 7 people. Steam Manager over here on the left. And numbers up here never went over 3. Even when it dropped below that, it still never, like the numbers on the Xbox always maintained 3, regardless of how high or low Twitch on the computer was showing.
Even my... The Ayleid relic is...
Like I said the other day, you should just ignore the viewer list, the numbers, they lie. Yeah, that's true. You did say that, and yeah, I do know they do that, but I try to keep up with it simply because I want to make sure that I'm greeting everybody that's actually viewing the channel. Especially being a smaller broadcaster, I need to make sure that I am showing as blah 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 blah. I'm involved involving my viewers as much as possible and acknowledging their contribution to my ability to continue to broadcast. The only other way I know how to do that is looking at the numbers. I don't know, outside of looking at those numbers and hoping they're accurate, or I can figure out when somebody new. I don't know how else to do that, but you know, it's one of those, like, I feel it's important to greet people and give them the basic, hey, this is all the information about what's going on right now. But if you know another way to do that, I am definitely all ears and open to suggestions. Because, like I said, you know, greeting everybody at the level that I'm at I feel is important. You know, and engaging them. All these potatoes. If they don't say something,